I had this idea a while back, actually, way before COVID happened. So I hosted a paint and sip event at a community center for mothers and daughters. And people went from being really intimidated by the sight of paint to having fun and laughing and having this really awesome experience. And so I had this light bulb moment where I wanted to make this experience accessible for people and make it really easy without having to leave your home. So, Creatively is essentially a paint party in a box. We make it super easy for you to create your own beautiful painting from the comfort of your home. We send you all the supplies that you need, step-by-step instructions, and a link to a video tutorial so that you could get to the fun part right away.
How do you choose like the inspiration for the month? And it's a different picture every single month?
Yes. So a lot of it is actually seasonal. So we go by seasonal themes where in the summer we do maybe a beach scene or mountains, like a tent in the middle of nowhere. So a lot of it is also nature themes because we realize that a lot of people want to paint something that's calming and relaxing and also beautiful. And also with the fact that people aren't able to travel nowadays, I feel like people want to be inspired by these beautiful destinations that they see in the paintings.
How has it been launching a business, first of all, and one that is meant to inspire people and help them feel creative during a time where a lot of people aren't feeling creative?
I think everything was a challenge just in general, but also launching obviously during COVID, I had issues with my manufacturers, which I was planning to get overseas. So there were delays in manufacturing, there were delays in shipping. So I honestly scratched that idea. I was like, I'm going to source everything locally, just myself. And the worst part was that I wasn't able to get anyone to help me because everyone was, not leaving their home. So I was just doing this completely on my own. So it wasn't a perfect product by all means, but I just wanted to get it out as soon as possible just to help out the community.
What would you say to somebody who's watching that is like, I mean, I can barely hold a pencil. Like I could never pick up a paintbrush and make any type of art out of it. What message would you give them?
We actually start off all of our events with a pledge in the beginning where two of the lines are to be fearless, and then the other line is not to judge your own work. So I feel like those two are really important when you're a first-time painter, and I think you're really intimidated by the whole process. So just to be fearless, to let go, to not worry about the final product and focus more on the process and just having fun.
Let's say there's a young woman like yourself watching this and is like, oh man, I've always had this idea and always wanted to do this, but haven't really figured out how to make it happen yet. What would you want to say to them as somebody that just started this in April?
So I think, again, the message would be to just be fearless. I think it's super relevant today, not only for, a beginner painter, but just living in this crazy time that we're in where everything is unknown, just to be able to make mistakes and put yourself out there and just go out and do something and try something new.